Blessings, blessings, everyone. I want to welcome everybody to this demonstration. Justice for Shanquilla. Truth versus Lies. Part 2. Shank addresses RockSquad business. But before I get started with this demonstration, if I could get you to hit the like button as well as subscribe to the channel. I want to send blessings to everyone that's catching this on the replay. I want to send blessings to everyone that's watching from the clouds. I want to send blessings to all of my moderators. I want to send blessings to the whole Rock Squad. Before I get started with this demonstration, let me read my disclaimer for this evening. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. As I said before, and as I'll continue to say it, I'm 10 toes down for justice for Shanquella Robinson. I know I haven't been doing a lot of demonstrations pertaining to Shanquella, but I've had a very busy schedule, and it permitted me not to be able to do, my normal 3-4 demonstrations a week. But my schedule has started to free up, so I will be able to do more Shanquella Robinson's demonstrations. Once again, Justice for Shanquella, Truth versus Lies, Part 2. I've done Truth versus Lies, Part 1. I think I've done that 2 months ago. That's on the backup channel, Shank Rock Films. And there was some things that I left out that I went over that I said, wow, I could have mentioned this, I could have mentioned that. We could have chopped it up some more. So I want definitely to get you all opinion on some of the things that we know to be facts, also some of the things that we know to be true. Also, I will be addressing some Rock Squad business. As I stated before, there are a lot of lies when it comes to the Shanquella Robinson case, as well as a lot of lies. There are a lot of things that are just facts. I mean, things that we know to be true. We struggled for 15 months trying to come to the conclusions and trying to, well, the biggest thing that we all have been trying to dissect when it comes to the Shanquella Robinson case is the motive. Exactly what was the motive. I'm still getting emails. I'm still getting DMs on Instagram. I'm still getting phone calls. I'm still getting text messages about the motive. 15 months later, we still don't have a motive. And if someone out there has the motive, talk to me. Talk to me in the Rock Squad. I'm still going to be 10 toes down for what I believe the motive was. But even what I believe the motive was, as of right now, it's not a fact. It's not a fact. I just believe the motive was just something that just happened to kick off. I've always stressed this. My belief is that it wasn't an assignment. It wasn't to delete her. But that's just my belief. There are many that feel like I feel. But then there are those that feel the opposite. And those that feel the opposite, they raise some good points. You know, there have been a lot of people, a lot of content creators, a lot of subscribers that feels as though it was a play. It was an assignment to delete her. So y'all let me know if y'all still feel that way, or do y'all have a change of heart? One of the lies that we all know when it comes to the case, the lie that Kalia told Miss Salamandra, and that was that Shanquilla was suffering from alcohol poisoning. And then you've had some people that have said, Shank, she was drinking. Shank, you know, they did find blood, or they did find alcohol in her blood. Well, from the toxicology report, if I'm not mistaken, and y'all can, you know, help me if I'm not correct, but from the toxicology report, it stated she didn't have no alcohol in her system. So if the autopsy states that she didn't have alcohol in her system, we're going to have to go with that autopsy report. So we know that that was a lie. Now, I was chopping it up with Mel, and I can't remember which other RockSquad. It might have been Tanzas. I'm not sure. But I know it was definitely Mel, and we was discussing the death certificate. What's on the death certificate? Shout out to All Natural Beauty, because, and also shout out to Mel as well, but shout out to All Natural Beauty. Like All Natural Beauty said, that everyone gets a death certificate, but not everyone gets an autopsy. So she was leaning to the fact of going by that death certificate. So we know the death certificate supposed to be the truth. Drop a one if y'all feel as though the death certificate is a fact, because then we're going to go over what the death certificate states. But not everyone gets an autopsy, but everyone gets a death certificate. Also, we know that there's a warrant for the main aggressor. So that's a fact. That's a fact. So as I stated before, there are some facts in this case that you and I just can't get around. There are also some lies, you know. So I want us to take this time, and I want us to use this demonstration to bring some things back on the table. I want y'all to let me know what y'all think should stay on the table, what y'all think should come off the table. And remember, it's justice for Shanquella Robinson. Remember, we're going to keep her name alive. We're going to keep her name alive. If you have a Facebook, post her picture and hashtag Justice for Shanquella Robinson. Post this demonstration. But even if you don't want to post this demonstration, post your favorite content creators demonstration. It don't have to be me. As a content creator, you don't have to post my demonstrations about Shanquella Robinson, but post some content creators demonstration and help get the word and help keep it in the algorithm. And if you don't want to share a content creator's demonstration on Shanquella Robinson, post her picture. Share her picture on your social media and just hashtag justice for Shanquella Robinson. One thing that it still sticks in my mind, y'all, and it's 50-50. 50% of the people say they haven't saw it. 50% of the people say they have saw it. I'm talking about the footage of Winter putting hands on Shanquilla. It just still sticks with me. It still sticks with me. Like, where is that footage? How could that footage disappear? It's like it's just gone. So what happened to that footage? Has anyone been able to retrieve that footage of Winter putting hands on Shanquilla? Has anyone? I know a lot of y'all have said that y'all saw it, but has anyone? Katina says, I believe they swiped the internet. Kimmy K says, I never saw it. Something as crucial as that. Jennifer says, I didn't see it, but too many have said they did. So what? Exactly. That's where I'm at. Like, a lot of people say they saw it. Amy says, I think the FBI took it off. But why? And a lot of people feel the same way, Amy. But why? Why would the FBI take it? Willie says, I seen it. Amy says it was on a few seconds. I appreciate that cash donation. I see through you. I appreciate that cash donation. I see through you. Appreciate that cash donation. I see through you. Jackie says, I never seen the video either. Salute, Bronze. I see you down there, Bronze. Amy says, help cover it up for the DOJ. Squeak says, because a lot of evidence in them videos. I'm still stuck, everybody. I'm still stuck, Rock Squad. I just can't understand why wouldn't the FBI use that if the footage is out there. And from what people say, after Winter body slammed Shanquilla never got back up. Taz said, wait a minute, I see you, Willie. Willie says, true. I would like to know what happened to it myself. Taz says, too many people have said they have seen it. I do believe there is an extended version of what we have seen. I feel you, Taz, I'm with you. Like, it's just too many people have said they saw it. Katina says, Winter said a lot of people were there, maybe powerful. If you try and put me in a trick bag, Katina. Katina says, well, Winter said a lot of people were there, maybe powerful, influential people. Willie says, yeah. Jen says, only thing that makes sense, Tans. I see through you says they scrubbed the internet to help cover the crime, and maybe someone in the FBI office can to Winter. Evidence shows Cabo 6 in the room during the fight. Martha says the FBI took it off because the case is bigger than what we think. They did that until they finished their investigation. I feel you, Martha. I feel you. I guess it go back to you, Squeak, as far as the play. Right, Amy. I've been trying to ask Gerald, like, Gerald, where's that footage? Where's that footage? But, you know, Tanz has always stood down from the very beginning that it was a play. Let's start right there, Rock Squad. Drop a 1. Drop a 1 if y'all feel as though this was all a play. I'm with you, Squeak. We're going to build off of Squeak. We're going to build off of Squeak. I'm glad that we all make you feel comfortable, Tammy. Out of the Storm, Katina feels as though it was a play. We're going to build off of you, Squeak, because Squeak has always stood 10 toes down. Tammy, Linda. Help me understand. Help me understand a little better. Miss Groovy says, Mr. Bernard said he saw the video of his child being picked up by her neck and slammed her on the floor. He will not lie about seeing this happen to his child. I agree with you, Miss Groovy. Willie says all their families are very well connected. Miss Groovy dropped the 1. Help me understand, y'all. Help me understand. Very shortly, I will get into the Rock Squad business that I have to address. It shouldn't take me that long, but I will be getting into the Rock Squad business that I need to address. See, when you talk about a play, and I'm with you, Squeak. I'm with you. I'm with you. Tina says, and the lead attorney said he saw 2 girls fighting Shanquilla, I believe. He did mention that. He did mention that, Tina. Amy says, Khalid is kin to one of the DOJ members. I've heard that. I've heard that. I've heard that. It's all a play. And if that's so, do we go by frenemies when frenemies and frenemies, I think my man that was playing Nazir, I can't remember, but y'all could, you know, clear it up. But I think my man that was allegedly playing playing Nazir, he mentioned, one of them mentioned, y'all been playing this. And I believe one of the broads, I think it was Deja, I'm not sure, but I think one of the broads said, yeah, we've been playing this for months. Because when you just look at it, you do got to ask yourself, how did they get away with it? But then we know Mexico is a third world country. Let me go back through some of my notes, y'all. Let me just bear with me, y'all. Let me go through some of my notes. Let me get some of my notes.
I think if they would have had any status on that, and they would have already said, since there were so many, you know, there were many people there to support that. So I think that she would have told that. Lupe, Magdaleno, Riaz, and That's the forensic chemistry expert.
Okay, appreciate that, Tanza. Tanza said in front of me is Malik X. Had they planned it and went to set for months. Correct. Now, let's chop it up right there. Now, we just talking, and not to say that it is. Okay, Martha says, look at the movie Frenemies. The last section says a true story. It shows they all got a lot of years in different states. It showed they did crimes in different states as well. Now, if Malik asked, had they planned it and went to say it for months, we know that Malik is from Connecticut, and we know that Malik was on the trip, but maybe Malik was the one that was over there on business. Some people feel like it was a business trip. Some people feel like it was a business trip. They was over there on business. Could it have been Malik was over there on business? See, I wrestle with this. I wrestle with this, Rock Squad. I wrestle with it like, y'all go all the way to Mexico. Allegedly, it was for Dejanay's birthday celebration. But as most of y'all pointed out, where was the balloons? Where was the cake? Where was the ice cream? Now we could backtrack and take the cake and ice cream off the table. You know, they older and they might not do the birthday and ice cream. But where's the balloons? Where's the, you know, the hats? Where's the pictures? Have y'all noticed? Sabrina says it's too many players in the play. Maybe that's why. Maybe. Because most of us feel like it was more than just Shanquilla and them over there. Tina says that's why this case isn't going anywhere, because of the conflict of interest is Kalia and his family working in the DOJ. And I hope this brings an investigation into the DOJ, I heard. And I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I can believe that. I can believe that it's some kind of connection with the DOJ. I mean, let's be honest. The DOJ fumbled the ball. Let's be honest. Why hasn't the DOJ prioritized that one? We stop right there. Tammy says, Shank, I said the same thing about the so-called birthday celebration thing. Right, Tammy. Tina says, why Dejanay talking about her clothes and it's your birthday, woman, going to have our outfits together? Right. It's like, even at the dinner, at the card game. Now, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a minute since I seen it. But you don't never hear them mention nothing about her birthday. Like, it's your birthday, it's your birthday. We never heard no mention of her birthday. That's strange. I'm with you also, Jen. How is that no one else in the DOJ see the conflict of interest. How was that? I'll leave that up to you all. But I'm wondering, how was that no one in the DOJ see the conflict of interest? Amy says, if you look up Khalil Cook, it showed you he can to Sandra. That's conflict of interest in DOJ. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I won't debunk that. I won't dispute that. I'll take that. How is this? And I'm going to ask y'all, because shortly I will be giving my commentary on things, but how will this civil suit work out? How do y'all feel the civil suit will work out? Amy says they don't want the DOJ to look bad. How do y'all feel the civil suit will work out? Do y'all think the civil suit is going to be beneficial? Or do y'all think ain't nothing going to come out of this civil suit? Drop a 1 if you think nothing will come out of the civil suit. Drop a 1 if you think nothing will come out of the civil suit. Drop a 1, y'all, and let me know with this civil suit. Mari don't think anything will come out of the civil suit. Squeak thinks something will come out of it. Suntan says, I've been wondering about the civil suit myself. I don't know. Out of the Storm says, the civil suit will give us more answers than we have now. Willie says, for who it would be a bad play. Brown Sugar dropped a 2. Ms. Grury says, I hope everything comes out in the civil suit. Tammy says, I will be glad when the light shine on the person and Khalil kinfolk, the DOJ whom helped cover it up. Linda says, a lot of evidence coming out of it. Appreciate that cash donation, Amy. Appreciate that cash donation, Amy. If you would like to help support the channel, Cash App is $ERICMCINT. Appreciate that Cash App, Amy. Katina dropped the 2 if they could get the ringleaders. Marie says maybe. Helen dropped the 1. Tammy says, let's have your resignation, SP man. Juanita says, I pray we get answers from the civil suit and Shanquilla could get justice. I mean, as I stated before, and as all other content creators have stated, Shanquilla deserves justice. She really deserves justice. Her life was taken from her. They definitely tried to cover up. And as my moderator says, as Tanza says, please be mindful and not drop content creators' name in the chat. I would appreciate it if y'all didn't drop no other content creators' names in the chat. Appreciate that, Tanza. And I don't mean to skip over any comments. Tina says, Shank, I have hope that the civil suit brings more questions. I think they probably have someone probably will cover it up also, and they probably will plead the 5th. Miss Martha says, Miss Groovy, you're right. I did hear Shanquilla allegedly set up DJ Cousin. In the movie Frenemies, the guy in the elevator was the guy in the hotel room, Cousin. He was set up. Good observations, everybody. Good observations. Justice for Shanquilla Robinson. Answers would be great, but at the cost of who? Because this is what I speak to everyone. We all just keep praying. Brown Sugar says, I don't think nothing will come out of it besides money. And if that, money will not bring Shanquilla back, neither will not serve justice. The family needs to hire new attorneys and offer rewards for info. That's how you feel, Brown Sugar. Let me not be biased. How many? Drop a one if y'all feel like they need to hire a new attorney. I still stand 10 toes down with Sue Ann Robinson, but that's just my belief. But how many of you feels as though they need to hire a new attorney? Drop a one if you feel like they should hire a new attorney. I have to take the opinions of everyone. I have to get the perspectives of everyone. Tammy says, sorry. Jen says, and they're just walking scot-free. So unfair. Exactly. Willie dropped the one. Brown Sugar dropped the one. Katina dropped the one. Squeak dropped the two. Linda dropped the one. Tammy agrees with Jim. Ms. Groovy dropped the two. Amy says they need billboards with name and picture of Cabo 6 on them. That might be defamation of character, Amy, if they done that. I think that would be defamation of character if they done that, but I'm not sure. Maybe somebody down there with legal expertise can clear that up. Would that be defamation of character? Could the Cabo 6 sue them for defamation of character if they had a billboard with their name and picture on it? Precious says the police won't do it in this world. God will have patience. Yes, Curlin dropped the two. Cynthia dropped the one. So says justice for Shanquilla Robinson, Shank Rock and RockSquad. Thanks. Sure. I mean, this is our dedication. This is the dedication of Shank and the RockSquad, as well as those other content creators and subscribers out there that are keeping her name alive as well. But it's just our duty over here at the RockSquad. I think they should put a reward, because I'm sure that will start it out because they hungry for money. True, it would without charges. Then put Shanquilla's face on the billboards. The For Life says them walking around free just doesn't sit right. Helen says civil suit won't solve anything. You can't get blood from a stone. Don't think the Cabo 6 has money. Maybe billboards with Shanquilla and a tip line. So there's just different, opinions. So how does that work when they film Shanquilla unclawed? Right. And even though they say that that's not a crime, in my opinion, I think that should definitely be a crime. I think for the simple fact that they watch this attack on Shanquilla, and I do feel like they recorded it. Now, if they recorded it, whoever it was that recorded it definitely knows what happened to Shanquilla Robinson. So why shouldn't they, or in my opinion, that person that recorded it, they definitely should be brought to trial. They should be forced to stand in a court of law and be held accountable. And I know that's a far reach, but that's why laws are changed. That's why laws are made. It's very stressful, Veronica. It's very stressful. I pray for the day that I come before the RockSquad and give the good news that all of them has been arrested and charged with the unaliving of Shanquilla. I'm praying for that day. I'm praying for that day when I come before you all and tell y'all that the main aggressor is in custody and is fighting extradition. These are the things that I pray for, because along with me and PM Channel and the other content creators, this is what we are fighting for. This is why we are doing these demonstrations, to keep her name in the algorithm. We cannot let her name die down. We cannot. Now, I read your comments, Miss Groovy. I read your comments. I can't get to everybody's comment, but I read your comments, Miss Groovy. Let me backtrack. I can't read every comment, but I read some of your comments, Miss Groovy. As of right now, nobody is in timeout. Y'all ain't been roasting me yet, so as long as y'all don't roast the old man, I won't put y'all in timeout. But you're not in timeout, Miss Groovy. As long as y'all don't start roasting me, I won't put y'all in timeout. I'm with you, Squeak. I'm with you. We gonna dance that day, because I'm still not convinced that Shanquilla deserved to lose her life. Well, Amy, you better tell them troublemakers down there that it's too early to be roasting me. Lord have mercy. Beautiful nightmare that woke up. Boy, have mercy. You see that? Y'all see that? Now, beautiful nightmare was somewhere asleep. And as soon as she heard me mention about roasting me, look how fast she woke up. Wow. Squeak, get your niece. All I'm going to say is, Squeak, get your niece. But, y'all. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. I just. It's sad. When you have people to travel all around the states in the name of Shanquilla Robinson. See, that's how much you know that it touched all of our hearts. Ms. Groovy says, I think they need an independent autopsy done to clear up the two different conclusions of Mexico and North Carolina. Willie says, everyone dropped the ball from Mexico, FBI, DOJ. Shanquilla paid the price. That's a very emotional picture of that young man. Yeah, that's Tanz's son. That's one of Tanz's son. And Tanz's could tell y'all better than me, but he didn't even know Shanquilla. And he felt touched. He felt touched. That's deep. That's a deep picture right there. That's a very deep picture. You know, PeeWee. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all why they so hard on the old man. Because Miss Parker and PeeWee open up those cans of worms. So it's because of you, PeeWee and Miss Parker, the reason why they so hard on the old man. Now, PeeWee and Miss Parker, I'm gonna need y'all both to undo this because y'all two open up those cans of worms when you and Miss Parker began to roast me, PeeWee. So that's why, because remember, they ain't know nothing about no group home girls. Did y'all? They ain't know nothing about no hot dogs. Did y'all? So it's because of PeeWee and Miss. I bet y'all do love me. I'm sure y'all love the old man. I'm sure y'all love to roast me. But it's because of PeeWee and Miss Parker is the reason why they so hard on me and likes to roast me. And I'm glad that PeeWee and Miss Parker opened up those cans of worms because y'all remember this for my old Rock Squad. This for the old timers, my old time Rock Squad members. Ebony, you remember. Marty, y'all remember. Y'all remember how emotional we used to be over here. Tanzas remember. All my old timers, y'all remember how emotional we was over here covering the Shanquilla Robinson case. So I'm glad that PeeWee and Miss Parker was able to open up those cans of worms to get us to laugh and joke. And that's why I allow, you know, the Rock Squad to roast me. I do have a sense of humor, you know, and I do allow the Rock Squad to roast me and cut up in the chat like, you know, to balance it out because, and not only Shanquilla's case, we've covered a lot of tragedy, a lot of tragic cases. And, you know, y'all seen me on the panel. I had to fight back tears. I have to fight tears back daily covering these cases, but definitely with the Shanquilla Robinson case. So it's for us to balance ourselves. So if it's y'all first time pulling up, or if y'all wonder why, you know, I allow people to roast me, and if you wonder why we laugh and joke, that's to balance it out because this is a very emotional case. We be over here crying. We be in tears because this not right, y'all. It's just not right. I'm just being 100. And I'm sure y'all feel the same way. It's not right that Shanquilla has not received justice. It's not. Right, I see through you. And Nazir said it. He said it now. He said it's deeper than what we think. It's deeper than what y'all know. That's what he said. Now, out of all content creators, out of all subscribers, everybody at least believe Nazir. At least. Might not believe nothing else he say. But everybody at least believe Nazir when he says it's deeper than what y'all know. I'm not sure if we need the march in DC Cape Cod. I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. But it's heavy on the heart. And when I start doing other demonstrations, because there are other demonstrations, and that's part of the RockSquad business that I want to address, and I'm going to come to that. But I do have to venture off and cover other cases. I do have to venture off and speak on other demonstrations, other topics. But I'm letting RockSquad know that I'll always do Shanquilla Robinson demonstrations. I promise y'all, I won't abandon the Shanquilla Robinson case. I won't. I can't, because as I say, when I see her, when I look at it, it's like she's talking to me. You know, Mr. Shank Rock, don't stop, Mr. Shank Rock. And then to meet her family, to meet her mother, to meet her sister. I met her father once, but to meet her family and just get the kind of embrace and the support and love from her family, you know, like, thank you. You know, for them to say thank you for coming. You know, thank you for all that you do. You know, because Lord only knows what they're going through. Lord only knows what the family is going through. Like I said, I lost my 3-year-old daughter to cancer in '97. So I've been there. I've been where they at. Now I can't say I feel they pain, because everybody deal with death differently. Everybody's pain is different. But every time when I look at Shanquilla, it's like, Mr. Shank Rock, don't stop fighting for me. Mr. Shank Rock, don't give up. Mr. Shank Rock, I'm your daughter too. Mr. Shank Rock, I'm your sister. I just look at it and it's like, I can't. It's like, I can't. I tried. Lord knows I tried. After all the things that happened to me, I tried. I said, man, I'm walking away from this. But I just keep seeing her face. Mr. Shank Rock, don't stop. I'll say it again. Shanquilla Robinson deserves justice. She deserves justice. The whole world saw what happened to her. She ain't want to fight, at least from that video that I saw. She ain't put up a fight, at least from the video that I saw. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Shanquilla, it could have happened to anybody in our family. It could have happened to anybody in our family. She deserves justice. We can't get around that. She deserves justice. And for Kalia to call her mother knowing what happened, for him to call her mother and push the alcohol poisoning narrative, not only on the phone, he was in her presence. He looked her in her eyes. And told her. So if I don't stand 10 toes down. And if the other content creators that's standing 10 toes down and they subscribe, if we don't stand 10 toes down, who will? Because as Sue Ann Robinson stated, this is the people's case. This is the people's case. We put fire to this. Gerald from the North Carolina beat, he initiated that fire. He kicked it off. Gerald from North Carolina beat kicked it off. He posted the Cabo 6 pictures. He put names to them. He kicked it off. And then me, along with a whole list of other content creators, followed up. But we have to think about, and for those that's in the chat, I see y'all. For those that lost loved ones, for those that lost children, my condolences to y'all. See, as I stated before, lose a child. Lose a child. Because when you lose a child, and there's no disrespect to the fathers, as much as my baby mother done to me, when our daughter took her last breath, I looked at her mother and I said, damn. I said, I know how I'm feeling. So I can imagine how she's feeling. But for mother and father, because the father got a genuine love as well. Our love for our child is different from the love that the mother got. But it's still love. It ain't no difference. But a father is looking at it. A father, he's going to beat himself down probably all his life. Because it's something about a man that we were born with. We were born to protect what's ours. And I've said this on previous demonstrations, as far as her father, as far as Mr. Bernard. That's something that he's going to fight with every day. He going to backtrack it. He going to beat himself down every day, every night. Because as a father, you know. And I'm going to share this with y'all. And my sister Deborah know, but I never shared this with the Rock Squad. But my daughter, they had, gave my daughter, I believe, like 2 hours, 3 hours. I was out of town. My family was at the hospital with my daughter. I'm coming back from VA. And my daughter was still fighting, still holding on. Because in my mind, I know my daughter is like, when my father get here, he gonna make everything right. So I wasn't in Richmond, Virginia. I was in Fairfax. I was in Fairfax. For everybody in the DMV area, y'all know Fairfax. But I'm balling. I'm doing like 90. And because in my mind, I know my daughter is saying, well, when my father get here, he gonna make everything right. Because my father always makes everything right. This is a father, man. But when I get there, I can't fix it. I can't make it right. And this is what troubled me the most about her death. So her mother crying, and her last words was, Mommy, don't cry. And then my daughter took her last breath. So that stayed with me for many, many years. Damn, I let her down. So that's the kind of love that a father shares and has for their children. Because not all cases, but when there's the father and mother in the household, and when situations, not all situations, but when some situations get too much for the mother to handle, the mother always say, Daddy is coming. Or the mother always has to reach out to the father. So you got this kind of love as a father for your child. We are protectors. We are protectors. So imagine how a man feels when he couldn't protect his child. Even though in this situation, we pretty much know, we pretty much feel that it was nothing that Mr. Bernard could do, but you can't tell him that. Like in my situation, everybody was telling me it wasn't nothing that you could do. You did your best. She's with God. When God called for you, it's your time to come home. But imagine telling me that. And so many people was telling me that. But I'm looking at them like, yeah, it's easy for y'all to say because that wasn't your daughter. That's my daughter. And it put me in a dark place. It put me in a dark place. So we want to keep fighting for justice for Shanquella. And I also want to give all of y'all flowers for pulling up to these Shanquilla Robinson's demonstrations, because, I mean, you all can just say, you know what, man, I'm tired of hearing Shank Rock talk about Shanquilla Robinson. But just like I'm 10 toes down, I got to say all of y'all are 10 toes down. And I want to tell all of y'all, I appreciate all of y'all for pulling up to these demonstrations. A lot of these demonstrations, y'all are hearing things that y'all already heard. But y'all still pull up to show y'all support. Right, Miss Groovy? You don't want to hear that BS. Right. So I want to talk to y'all about RockSquad business. I want to talk to y'all about the RockSquad business. We all, well, not we all, but in October, we had our first meet and greet. And it was a success. It was a success. That Sunday, the 29th, we all went to Shanquilla's gravesite. We all went to Shanquilla's gravesite. And so by that, meet and greet turning out to be a success, we all decided to do another meet and greet. So there are 4 states that we are choosing from. Let me go to my community wall. So we have Tennessee, we have Maryland, we have Georgia, and we have North Carolina. As of right now, Tennessee is 14%. 14% of the Rock Squad wants to go to Tennessee. 20% wants to go to Maryland. 33% of the people wants to go to Georgia and North Carolina. So right now, Georgia and North Carolina is tied. Right now, Georgia and North Carolina is tied at 33% of the people. I've had the poll up for 9 days. I'm going to let it stretch for 5 more days. That'll be 2 weeks. That'll be 2 weeks. So after the 2 weeks is up, whichever state is winning, that's going to be the state that we're going to be making plans for the next meet and greet. Now, if it's tied after the 14 days, if Georgia and North Carolina is still tied, or maybe Tennessee or Maryland, however, but if it's a tie, then we'll have to have a tiebreaker. But I want to talk to you all because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be reaching out to some of you Rock Squad members. I'm not sure what part of Georgia or North Carolina yet. I'm not sure. But I'm going to be reaching out to some of you Rock Squad members to see if you would like to help me in the Rock Squad pull off this meet and greet. Y'all can give ideas, but I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. Once again, me and Marty brought this up on a previous demonstration. Please don't vote. Please don't vote if you're not expected to attend. Because I don't want to have 60% of the people wants to go to Georgia, but then when we make plans, I only got 3 people that's locked in for this meet and greet in Georgia. If you know for a fact that you're not going to come to the meet and greet, if you know for a fact, please don't cast your vote, because even when the state wins, let's say North Carolina wins, I still have to make sure that it's going to be a big turnout. I ain't looking for 100 people. I ain't looking for 50 people. I don't want to see no 50 people. No, I'm just playing with y'all. But I do want to see a minimum of 10 people. I would like for a minimum of 10 people to show up at the meet and greet. I just want to make sure we all are on the same page. Marty says the idea is to get cabins. So we're going to do it real big. And for those, because we understand some of y'all would love to come. Yes, it's going to be some hot dogs. I'm going to be serving my famous hot dogs. That's going to be the only thing we're going to be serving is my famous hot dogs. But we do understand that some of you would love to come, but y'all money not right. Y'all finances are not right. So that's why we're going to be planning and we're going to be putting things in motion early. Whereas though, this is just an example. The whole amount for you to participate, let's just say the whole amount might be $225. I know $225 is a lot of money for some of us, but we'll set it up where as though, okay, you'll pay $10 a week or $15 a week. Then what we're going to be doing over here, I'm going to be playing games. I'm going to be having like different game. I'm going to be doing game night. I'm not sure what night I'm going to have it, but game night will be for the funds will go in the kitty to help out with the meet and greet. We're going to have a kitty set aside. I want us to have a fund set aside to help out with those who finances is not right. You'll have to come up with something. Let's just say if the amount is $225, we will be expecting you to come up with something. Maybe half of that. So we're going to make it where as though we all should be able, and at the end of the day, it will be about sacrificing. Like I said, it will be about sacrificing. And with tax season right around the corner, that's why we're getting on top of it now. So that way, shit, you're getting back $8,000, you're getting back $11,000. It ain't gonna be enough for you to put $50 aside. Ain't gonna be enough for you to put $100 aside. Hey, some of y'all blow y'all tax money anyway. Now, I ain't being cold, but I'm just, want to put things in perspective. Everyone, of course, I need everyone to tap in with me, and then I'll send you to whoever you need to go to. So everyone will tap in with me, and then I'll direct you to the person in the Rock Squad that you need to go and talk with. Drop a one if you would like to attend the next meet and greet. Drop a one. Let me get a count right now. Drop a one if you would like to attend the next meet and greet. Put your state, put the state, put a one and put the state that you would like for it to be in. North Carolina, Tennessee, Maryland, or Georgia. Drop a one with one of those 4 states. Tennessee, North Carolina, Maryland, Georgia. Okay, we got Georgia. Full Life says, I don't get a dime back. I need a baby. We got Georgia at 2, North Carolina. We got Maryland. Shay Love says 1, not sure, North Carolina. Ebony got Georgia. I'm going to be serving hot dogs. I already said that, beautiful. I done already said I'm serving hot dogs. It looked like North Carolina and Georgia. Georgia and North. Well. The Full Life says North Carolina, but I travel. Beautiful B says Georgia. Beautiful says North Carolina. Katina says North Carolina. Jen says North Carolina. Suntan and I think Ebony says Georgia. Tammy says Georgia. Shay Love says not sure, but North Carolina. Veronica says, I would love to attend, but I'm scared to fly. I would donate for the cars to help with food. And I appreciate that, Veronica. So one way, okay, so as I stated before, one way that you could help, because you might not be able to attend. And like Veronica said, you might be scared to get on an airplane, or you might be busy, or you might got some other plans, but you would like to donate. So it's going to be, as of right now, like I said, I'm going to have a game night over here, and those funds will go to the meet and greet. Also, I'm having Rock Squad t-shirt, and I believe I'm going to get some socks, probably something else to go along with the Rock Squad shirts. I'm going to be having merch. I'm going to be having Rock Squad shirts for sale, and those proceeds will go to the meet and greet. So even if you won't attend, even if you can't attend and you would like to donate, those are going to be two ways that you could donate. You could donate when we do game night. You also can donate when I put out these Rock Squad t-shirts. Precious says, I can't either on probation. How can I send money? I'll let you know once I get with my team and assign a treasurer. Once I assign somebody to be the treasury, then that's when I'll let everybody know where they could donate and things of that nature. But I'm putting all that in process now. So I definitely will let you know, Precious, where you can send the money. Let me drop the link. And if anybody have any questions, feel free to join me on the panel. Let me drop the link. If anybody have anything that they would like to say, feel free to join me on the panel. I've never been to Top Sale, Shay Love. Has anybody ever been to Top Sale, North Carolina? I've never been to Top Sale, North Carolina. Has anybody ever been to Top Sale, North Carolina? Marty says the full life. I don't know. I've never been to Bankhead. I didn't know there was one. Jen says, wow, we're all over the place. Amy says, yes, it's beautiful. Lady V, her birthday celebration was everything. Appreciate you for pulling up, Will. Appreciate you for pulling up, Will. Willeen. That's Willeen. Appreciate you for pulling up. Beautiful says, if you're coming, I'll be putting together care baskets so you're covered when you get sick from the hot dogs. Yeah. These are some of the pictures. I'm sure most of y'all have seen the pictures, but these are some of the pictures from the meet and greet. These are some of the pictures from the meet and greet. That was our first meet and greet, everyone. Shout out to the Rock Squad. Now, I won't be able to do the Shanquilla Robinson shirts. However, if y'all choose to wear, and I haven't forgot you, Jen. But I'll be doing the Rock Squad shirts, and I'm just asking everyone for this second meet and greet. I'm asking for everyone to definitely represent with a Rock Squad shirt. And the reason why I won't be doing the Shanquilla Robinson shirts is because that's their brand. That's the family's brand. And that's, their merch line. And I don't want to, disrespect them by, having us purchase, Shanquilla Robinson shirts, unless we purchase them from them. But I'm going to be pushing my brand, and that's the Rock Squad. And so those are going to be the shirts that we want to represent by wearing. However, if you choose to wear a Shanquilla Robinson shirt, I won't be mad because it is in honor of her. But we're going to be doing Rock Squad shirts. Also, we're going to be getting back to our regular nights. The moderator nights will be Monday. Tuesdays will be movie nights. Wednesday, it's comedy nights. Also, we have another channel along with my backup channel, Shank Rock Films, Miss Parker's channel, and the main channel. We're also going to be pushing a channel called Still Swinging Podcast. And that podcast is going to consist of me, PeeWee, and Tommy. The first demonstration for that podcast will actually be tomorrow. When I put up the demonstration, I will be sending the link around to everyone. So that's another part of the Rock Squad business that I wanted to address as well. We have another podcast that we're starting to push, another channel, and that's Still Swinging Podcast. And that'll be me, PeeWee, and Tommy. Also, I encourage you all to start your own YouTube channel. And in any way that I can help, I definitely will help. Sometimes I like to be in the chat. I don't always like to be up here because y'all know when I get up here, I get roasted. So I want to give some of y'all an opportunity to get up here and get roasted. You know what I'm talking about, Beautiful Nightmare? You know what I'm talking about, Cape Cod? You know what I'm talking about, PeeWee? You know what I'm talking about, Miss Parker? You know what I'm talking about, 80s Baby? Wheezy. I can't say Tanzas and Juanita because I don't think Tanzas and Juanita ever roast me. So I can't really say Tanzas and Juanita. Jennifer don't never roast me. Lady V don't roast me. Precious don't roast me. Miss Groovy. There's a couple of y'all that don't roast me. But now y'all get an opportunity to roast PeeWee. And y'all better not cut PeeWee no slack either. No, I was saying, Precious, that you don't roast me. I was saying that you don't roast me. You and a couple more don't roast me. But y'all better give PeeWee the blues. Y'all better not cut PeeWee no slack. When he up there giving this demonstration, y'all better not cut him no slack. PeeWee, what time you and Tommy shooting for tomorrow? There you go. There you go, Jen. I just sat up there and told you, Jen, that you are one of my angels. See how fast y'all get turned out? See how fast y'all get turned out? Y'all done turned Jennifer out. Lord have mercy. I'm done now. Damn. I know I'm done now. Y'all done turned Jennifer out. Lord have mercy.
Salute, salute, Shank, salute, salute.
They didn't turn. Look, they didn't turn Jennifer out now. Dang. Go ahead, PeeWee. All right,
Yeah.
Jennifer.
Salute, salute, Shank. Salute to everybody at Rock Squad. Y'all know I love y'all. Man, Shank, ain't nobody starting nothing. Me and Miss Parker come in peace. Miss Parker called me in. All I know is that I had to be honest with Miss Parker because that's my
Yeah.
girl. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I
Yeah.
gotta rock.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
gotta rock with Miss Parker because I
Yeah.
love Miss Parker. Miss Parker is genuinely my homie and shit.
Yeah.
So
I seen you. I seen the avatar. I said, I'm in trouble. It's gonna be trouble. Trouble. I said, but look, I appreciate you for going easy on me. You went easy on me.
yeah, right. Because there's a lot of stories you know I could have told.
Yeah. I said he went
But
easy.
all the Rock Squad, man, I'm just asking y'all on my behalf, right? Tomorrow, pull up, come and have some fun with us. We trying to get started on our podcast. You know, man, I appreciate all the support that come, and if you don't show up, I still appreciate you because I know it's got to be something going on, or maybe old age just caught up with you and you forgot because it happens to me. So you know what I mean. Pull up, have some fun tomorrow. You know, we're gonna be talking about some serious topics. We coming with our own topics. You know what I mean, and our own perspectives. If you got a difference between what we're saying or what's going on, pull up, jump up there, let us know. Cause listen, one thing about it is on my end, I'm acceptive to anything, and I'm always receptive to learn. So come on, pull up, and I will be there. Whenever the next meet and greet, I'm there. I was mad because I couldn't make the last one, but I got all this set up already. So wherever we go, whatever state we gonna be in, PeeWee will be at the next meet and greet for the Rock Squad. Absolutely. Yep, Shank.
And y'all
Oh,
bet and I'm gonna say it again. Y'all better not cut PeeWee no slack either.
I don't need no slack. I don't need no slack. You better tell them out there. You better tell them, Shank. I don't need no slack. Especially if I come in a playful mood, they in trouble.
They in
So
trouble, PeeWee.
don't cut me no slack. And the thing about it is, I won't be even intoxicated. It'll be a natural high for me. So come on down. Here's the next contestant on. Don't fuck with PeeWee. Excuse my language, my bad.
Let me see what I got. I'm trying to see if I can run that Nick Cannon joint. Where's that Nick Cannon joint?
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun, man, over on Still Swinging.
Kate Carr says, does PeeWee have a ball head?
Yes, I do. I'm definitely the ball head one. Just like Shank. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, PeeWee got a ball head. Salute Zayna. Salute Zayna. Let me see if I can.
What? Who concerned with my bald ass head, yo?
Kate Carr.
Get caught. What I do? Let me see what's going on in the chat, because you know it's always something going on in the chat.
Beautiful said your hairline gone too.
Yup. See, beautiful, I'm gonna wait till I get you in person, because I'm gonna light your little thick ass up. I'm gonna wait till I get you in person, because you got a lot of jokes around here. You need to stop. You need to leave what's the name? You need to leave that shit alone. You know that shit be having you stuck. Am I? Oh, I was about to say, Shank, did you knock me off the panel?
Nah, you up here. I'm just down in the comment. But yeah, y'all, as I stated before, we pretty much likes to yeah, I'm in North Carolina, Precious. I'm in North Carolina. Salute, Mel. You know I'll never put the blunt down.
That's the problem. That's why you always got jokes. You're always out your mind. Come on in, sister. It's all right.
Squeak says, "Oh hell no, PeeWee, that ain't happening."
We already know. We already know. This we already know.
Beautiful ain't gonna put that blunt down.
Squeak ain't gonna put it down either.
Squeak ain't gonna put it down either.
Right. Smokey and Mr. Smokey and Mrs. Smokey Jr. They be lifted out their mind in their own little world, having a conversation with their own mind, especially Beautiful in her own mind having a conversation with herself. Yeah. But yeah, Shank,
Hey,
yeah.
you see it, right?
Who?
Beautiful.
I see here he go. I see her. Yeah. Yeah, I see her. Precious says she about to get you, Shank. What you do?
Huh?
Precious McCoy says she about to get you. She said, I'm about to get you, Shank.
I ain't roasting you, Precious.
Yeah. So they be hard on you, yeah. Miss Parker, why you say me and Miss Parker started? Me and Miss Parker ain't do nothing, yo. Miss Parker called me and asked me, can I show up for it? And I just said, yeah, I'm gonna show up for you, Miss Parker. And that's all I did was show up.
Slide in, Cassandra.
Hi guys.
Hey,
Good evening.
Cassandra.
Hi. Hi. So I wanted to just speak on the Shanquella case. I don't know if you guys been watching other YouTube channels, like as far as the Cafe of Knowledge. She
You
just
know what?
recently did a video.
Cassandra. You know we don't do that over here, Cassandra. And you know why we don't do that over here, Cassandra? Because y'all can't run my name over in our platform. But go ahead, Cassandra.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Go
But
ahead. Go ahead.
there
I'm
was
gonna
a
let you speak.
conflict of interest.
No. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you speak, but just for future reference. She don't allow people to run my name in her chat. But go ahead, Cassandra. Go ahead.
There was a conflict of interest as far as the DOJ is concerned. So come to find out that Khalil's related to one of the DOG members that concluded that there were no charges that were going to be brought against the Cabo 6.
You got some muffle in your joint, Cassandra. You got some echo. You got some audio running, Cassandra.
So
Go ahead,
Shank,
PeeWee.
Shank, what's going on with the you we are in these streets? Or we gonna get some backlash from when we pull up?
Nah, what you mean when you and Tommy?
Yeah.
Nah, nah.
I
Not,
just
not, nothing besides them roasting y'all.
I don't care about the roasting me. I've been getting roasted all my life. I've been roasting all my life, so it's cool.
You good. Y'all good.
Yeah, but a lot of to give them a preview, a lot of things is going to be addressed in the conflicts between man and woman and relationships, the expectations of women and the expectations of men. Um, Different subjects of that sort, social subjects, which is the same, basically the same thing, but just different point of views and a better way of looking at things and dealing with social woes and social ignorances, things of that sort. So, and it's gonna be coming from me and Tommy. Shank gonna be our mediator, the one that you know what I mean is gonna come and do his part. So I just need everybody to pull up because listen, we just stepping out there. We trying to make it the 2024, the year of prosper. You know what I'm saying? We trying to help everybody grow and and we trying to grow ourselves because listen, what I understand is the more information, the more things that I learn, the better I get with existing and being more prosperous in not only my own life but in others' lives as well. So, and get better with living, get better with understanding. You know what I mean? So we can get better and have more healthy relationships. You know what I mean? Everybody want these things in life, but don't nobody want to change, do the work, do what's necessary to get what they want. And I'm just trying to help everybody get what they want. So just a small preview of what Still Swinging is about on our
Now,
channel that's coming
now,
up.
will these demonstrations be about bashing women?
Uh, no, they won't be about back. It's going to look or see whatever we got. Everybody got to come out with an open mind and understanding. Um, It's not going to be about bashing women. We're not going to say it's going to be about bashing women, but we will be addressing some of the issues that men have with women. The same way we want women to come and address the issues that women have with men, so we can become better beings for each other and probably become and get a better, healthier relationship on whatever view it may be of yours or whatever view you might have of yourself or expect of a male figure. So it's not going to be about bashing, but we're going to address the issues. If you feel like if someone feels as though like it's about bashing, let me know. Let me know. Let me and Tommy we'll cans it out but don't come in expecting a certain format or we definitely gonna be respectful. Respect goes a long way. I understand that, but it's not gonna be about bashing men or women. It's just gonna be about addressing issues. How about addressing unrealistic expectations? How about things of that sort? That's what we're going to be addressing over there. A lot of unrealistic expectations that women have of men and that men have of women. So, and if you can handle that, come on over. I ain't come to fight. I ain't come to fuss. You already know. I don't do the conflict thing. I think we can get more hashed out if we talk and understand each other's point of view. Even listen, a lot of times in social points of view, I don't have to agree with you to respect your opinion. And that's always you can't make nobody respect your opinion as a person or as an individual just because they don't agree. That doesn't don't that's not a lack of respect. That's just a disagreement. I don't agree with your perception or your outlook. And that's cool. Everyone is not going to agree with you. Some will agree with you. But whoever don't agree with you, let them have that. Allow them their perception or their belief. Because what we have to understand is a lot of times what people believe in is what they believe in. See what they believe in what they believe in. So if that's their belief system, why am I mad because this is something that you believe that I don't agree with? What are we mad for?
So basically everyone is welcome.
Everybody welcome. I don't care what you do, how you do it. You know what I mean? What you into. You welcome to come up and pull up over there.
Will there
And you
be
will.
any screaming? Will there be any screaming?
Once again, Shank, I can't control other people's tones, deliveries. Y'all already know how I am. I already got this little powerful voice, so I don't need to scream. I can't control anyone else's tone, but we will try our best to keep it at a respectful tone and respectful delivery. You know what I mean? But don't come over there. Uh, Please don't become in an emotional state or thinking that things should be done the way that they're done on your channel. We hope that everything do run as smooth as you do because I respect your channel. I respect the way that goes, and I would like my channel to be the same way. Everybody come over there with an opinion, an outlook, and it's be respected. But once again, I can speak for myself. You're not going to get that from me. You might get that from, I can't even say you're going to get that from Tommy. Understand that he's who he is. He's going to deliver the way he feels as though it to be delivered. He's not he's not being harsh or being disrespectful. He's and we dress it up as passionate. Sometimes you got to allow a person the process of becoming better with who they are. How about that? Allow him his process. He'll get better with it. We all do. So I can't control. I can't say if he's gonna. That's how real I am about it. I can't say who's. It's gonna be a lot of yelling and screaming about it. I don't do a lot of yelling and screaming. Uh, I don't care to. I did enough of that.
So Veronica, and I don't mean to skip over. Let me read Sharon. Sharon says, "Will there be ground rules?" Juanita says, "What's the name of the channel?" Jessica says, "Do anyone have the link to his channel?" But let me read Veronica. Veronica says, "There's plenty of shows out there like that already. All we had to do is Google it. It's 2024. We looking for something new and positive, encouraging and uplifting." Do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, absolutely. That's that's my goal. That's always my goal to encourage, uplift, um, support. Because it's gonna be some people that's gonna need to pull up that I might bring them on the show personally to interview them because they need the support or they need some help or they need some suggestions. That's what about. I don't know if y'all know what a therapeutic community is, right? A therapeutic community is a community that's concerned with the uplifting and the betterment of each other that's in that community that comes into that form. So that's what I would hope that it would become more like a therapeutic community. So whereas though whatever issues it is from because you gotta understand a lot of people don't know social grace, they don't know social mercy, they don't know social economics and things of that sort. So if we can bring people up and teach them and better them and help them get better at what they're struggling in, then we also get better in what we're struggling in because now we're not ashamed to say, this is where I'm struggling at. I'm talking about from men cheating to women cheating to better communication with your partner, with your mate, learning how to talk, learning to deliver the difference of between demanding, talking, and requesting. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, and I see what she's saying, and that's what this channel basically going to be about. Is it going to always be like that? I can't say that. I don't know. I'm just taking a shot in the dark saying this is what my hopes are. And
Tomorrow will be the first demonstration, and that demonstration will be here, right here on Shank Rock's main channel. And I'll be dropping the link to the actual channel. Once we get that channel up to 100 subscribers, then they'll be able to go live on that channel. But until we get that channel up to 100 subscribers, they'll have to do the live demonstrations right here. So I'm just asking, PeeWee is asking for you all support. At least give it a try. At least
come
give it a
through.
try.
I'm asking y'all come through. We're going to try to have some fun.
It's
You know what I
going
mean?
to be here tomorrow, Wheezy. Tomorrow, I'll
Right.
drop the link in the demonstration that he'll be doing tomorrow. So tomorrow's demonstration will be right here on this channel, because that channel is new and you have to have 100 subscribers before you could go live. So pull up here. I'll send y'all the link. Any last words before we get out of here, PeeWee?
Oh man, look, everybody, all praise due to Shanquilla family, man. I've been keeping them in prayer. I'm not always up here on Shanquilla demonstrations, but I want y'all to know that y'all got my support. I want justice for Shanquilla too. The same way, because I mean, like he said, it's just not right. And I got kids, I got nieces, and if anything happened to them, I would want justice for them as well. Shank, continue to do what you're doing. I love you. Rock Squad, I love all of y'all. Y'all know my demonstrations. Y'all know sometimes I get deep in my demonstrations, and y'all know for the most part, I'm going to come with a respectful point of view. So please pull up for tomorrow's for tomorrow's demonstration, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Shank, have a good night. Peace.
All right, love you, PeeWee. Salute.
Love you.
All right, Rock Squad. Justice for Shanquilla Robinson. The Still Swinging podcast, the first demonstration will be here tomorrow. I'm not sure of the time, but just check my community wall. Also, if you follow me on Facebook at Macintosh Films, I'll post it there. For most of you all, I got y'all IG handles, so I will be sending y'all the link tomorrow. So I appreciate everybody for pulling up. I'll leave the chat running. Y'all can continue to roast me. I'll leave the chat running. Salute. I'll see everybody tomorrow. I'll send out the link. Salute, everybody. And we come to you and we just ask you to just watch over Shanquilla. So we know that Shanquilla was a good young lady. She was good-hearted. So we know that Shanquilla is up there with you. But we also ask you, and we're not trying to rush the case, but we're just asking, no matter how much time it takes, we're just asking for you to help Shanquilla and her family receive the justice that she deserves. We all came from far and near. We came from different states to pay tribute to the late, great Shanquilla Robinson, to show Shanquilla, her family, and the rest of the world just how much support Shanquilla has. Some people try to muddy and make it seem like she was a bad person, but most of us and all of us know the truth, as well as you. So come to you in the name of Jesus, and we just ask for your forgiveness, and also watch over all of the supporters from the Rock Squad that have traveled here to pay tribute to Shanquilla. Watch over everyone on their way back home. Make sure that everyone has safe travels back to where they live. Amen.
Say her name. Say her name.
Shanquilla.
Say her name. Shanquilla.
Anything that anybody else would like to say before we release the
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Justice for Shank.
All right, I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Justice for
6,
Shanquilla.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shanquilla. Justice.
Love you, Shanquilla.
Right. Justice. We love you,
They
Shanquilla.
going.
Justice. Wow. They hovering over us. Yes. They ain't even separate.
What do you think Shanquilla said?
Yeah.
They ain't forgotten these people here. Justice for Shanquella.